मम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna. We welcome all of our wonderful devotees who have joined us over YouTube Live, devotees who have joined us over Facebook Live, and dear devotees who have joined us over Zoom. We welcome each and every one of you to this session, the continuation of the apparent contradictions of Krishna's divine qualities. Hare Krishna.
So today we will discuss on four of the other divine qualities of Sri Krishna, which he apparently contradicts in the Damodar Lila, and then a sweet pastime to enhance our japa. So, like we were discussing yesterday, there are 8 qualities of Krishna which help us understand his supremacy, and we will discuss how Krishna contradicts each of these 8 qualities in this very sweet Damodar Lila. Yesterday, we discussed the first 4 qualities, which are that Krishna is Atma Rama, he is Apta Kama, he is Trigunatita, and Krishna is Lakshmipati. Yet he contradicts all of these 4 qualities in Damodar pastime, and how it is an apparent contradiction, not an actual contradiction. Today, we will discuss the next 4 qualities, that Krishna is Adhokshaja, he is Kala, Krishna is Muktaya, and how Krishna is Mukunda. But here also these 4 qualities has been contradicted apparently in the Damodar Lila. So let us deep dive into each of these 4 qualities.
So we were discussing on day before yesterday how Krishna is Adhokshaja. We had a glimpse of the understanding of how Krishna is actually Adhokshaja, means how Adhokshaja literally means one who cannot be caught. He is the uncatchable person. So Krishna, he is actually not even captured by great yogis who travel at the speed of mind. You know, yogis and munis, they meditate for thousands upon thousands of years and are yet they're trying so hard to capture Krishna in their hearts. They're traveling with the speed of mind, but still they're not able to, capture Krishna. So we heard we had heard this pastime of how Kala Yavana was trying to catch Krishna, but Krishna never came in the grip of Kala Yavana. Srila Prabhupada explains why. Because Kala Yavana was so much sinful, his materialistic propensities were so high. That's why he did not have any qualification to catch Krishna. But on the other hand, we see Mother Jashoda, a simple gopi, who is just filled with so much love for her beloved child, Sri Krishna. She is able to catch Krishna very easily. That, Krishna so easily comes under the loving grasp of Mother Jashoda. This is because Krishna can be caught only by love. So this is what he contradicts. Adhokshaja means he cannot be caught, but here he is caught by Mother Jashoda because of her love. Jai Sri Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki Jai.
Krishna is Kala, but he's afraid of Mother Yashoda. Kala means time. Everyone is afraid of time. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, Kalosmi lokakshaya krit pravriddho, meaning time I am, destroyer of the worlds. This was the same verse that the creator of atom bomb, he actually remembered when he saw the first atom bomb being exploded. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, verse 31, Kunti Devi actually prays to Krishna, quoting this very same Damodar Lila. She says, Sa mam vimohayati bhirapi yad bibheti. Kunti Devi is saying, my dear Krishna, Mother Yashoda took up a rope to bind you when you committed an offense. And your perturbed eyes, they overflooded with tears, and you were afraid. Though fear personified is afraid of you. Bhirapi yad bibheti. This sight is bewildering to me. So Krishna is feared by fear personified. Who is the greatest personification of fear? Time. Because time snatches everything away from everyone eventually. So time is destruction, and all manifestation are to be vanquished by the desire of the Supreme Lord. But time itself is afraid of Krishna. And who is Krishna afraid of? Mother Yashoda.
So we see a very nice way that how, Krishna, when Putana came, when Krishna was just 6 days young baby, Putana came dressed up. So beautifully she came. And she came and approached Krishna. And Krishna very nicely sat on her lap and started taking her milk. But then she manifested her, demoniac form. And then Krishna, understanding that who she is, Krishna not only sucked the milk, but he also sucked out her life force. So Krishna became Kala in the case of Putana. And he sucked out not only her life force, he just killed her instantly. The gigantic body of Putana, where Krishna was appearing just to be like a tiny mole on the huge mountainous body of Putana. But Krishna, such a tiny baby, but he's still the all-powerful supreme personality of Godhead, and Krishna just sucked out her life force and killed her. So this is Kala. Krishna is Kala. He killed Putana in this way, not being afraid of her gigantic form at all. But here we see how Krishna is so afraid of Mother Jashoda. Is he really, really afraid? Is he making a drama? Is he enacting it? No. It is explained by Satyavrata Muni that Krishna actually is fearful of Mother Jashoda. Why? And he's crying so much. He's crying. He is so afraid because of her love. She is angry with Krishna. She is displaying her anger to Krishna. But Krishna is reciprocating with that anger with his loving tears, because her anger is out of love. Krishna is also reciprocating with her out of love. So this same Supreme Personality of Godhead who became Kala for Putana in the Damodar Lila is afraid and fearful of Mother Jashoda. So this is a contradictory quality of Krishna, that although he is Kala, he is afraid of Mother Jashoda. Jai Jashoda Maiya ki Jai. Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki Jai.
Krishna is Muktaya, which means he's beyond the purview of the material nature. He is transcendental. He is not affected by the laws of material nature. He's beyond birth and death, Muktaya. So Krishna is described as Vibhu, meaning he is not conditioned by the laws of material nature. We know that Krishna did not take birth like a normal child does from the womb. He actually appeared in the heart of Vasudeva, then transferred to the heart of Devaki, and then he gave them the darshan in the four-handed Vishnu form, and then appeared as baby Krishna. We also know in so many different ways Krishna is Muktaya, but in Damodar Lila, he actually apparently contradicted this. The second is Shakatasura.
Shakatasura is said to be the demon Utkacha. Utkacha was the son of Hiranyaksha, who was cursed to become this demon like a cart. He used to take the shape of a cart. And he was so ferocious that when Kamsa sent Utkacha to kill Krishna, at that time, Shakatasura, Utkacha became Shakatasura, and he used this gigantic chariot like a cart, and he just poured that cart. That cart fell upon baby Krishna. We can see here how the entire cart fell upon Krishna. Imagine if there's a 1 month old baby, and if a big cart falls on the baby will be smashed. They become like chutney, become a paste. But Krishna, what did Krishna do? He just, when the cart fell on him, we can see here Krishna lifted one of his lotus feet, and with one of the toes of his lotus feet, he just flicked the cart. And when he flicked the cart went tumbling, tumbling, tumbling all up, across the sky, and it was just tumbling, tumbling, and Shakatasura was killed by Krishna. In this way, he defied the laws of material nature. Krishna completely defied the laws of material nature when he killed Shakatasura.
And we also know that one of his qualities that he does not follow the laws of material nature. He is not bound to follow that. Is that he lifted Govardhan Hill for 7 days and 7 nights when he was just 7 years old. And many people, they ask, oh, how did Krishna actually lift it? Did he dig his hand inside the ground and then lifted it with his little finger? Even if he was able to lift it with the little finger of his left hand, what was the process? How did that whole mountain come out? There were so many trees which were rooted inside the mountain. And people don't understand because Krishna is beyond the purview of the laws of material nature. He's Muktaya. He's supremely independent. But he is free, but he was bound and tied by the pure love of Mother Yashoda. This is a contradictory quality where we understand it is apparently contradictory because actually Krishna was not bound by any material laws. He was bound by the spiritual love of Mother Yashoda. So that way we understand that actually this is not contradictory.
Sri Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki Jai. The final quality that we will discuss today is that Krishna is Mukunda. Mukunda literally means the one who awards liberation, mukti. The one who gives mukti is called as Mukunda. So Krishna awards liberation to all living entities. We know that how, Krishna, he has awarded liberation to so many demons, so many devotees. The most famous being, of course, Gajendra. Krishna awarded, liberation to Gajendra. And in the Damodar Lila itself, Krishna awarded liberation, including Prema Bhakti, not just Mukti. Krishna didn't just give mukti, but he gave the two sons of Kuvera, Nala Kuvera and Manigriva, he awarded them prema bhakti, pure love of God. Krishna awarded these two boys. So the contradiction that we see here to this quality of Mukunda is that Krishna was tied up by the rope of love of Mother Jashoda, which actually even the sakhas, they also came and tried to open the knot, which Mother Yashoda tied him up to the grinding mortar. The boyfriends of Krishna, when they came, the sakhas, they came and tried to open. Oh, Krishna, you're tied up. Let us try to free you. They tried to open up the knot, but they were not able to. So then, they said, Krishna, we will not go to play without you. So we can see here how they brought laddus. Because it was the day of Diwali, they had got so much sweets. So they all brought all their sweet offerings to Krishna, and they all sat next to Krishna. They were eating, they were playing. They did not leave Krishna, but Krishna was bound still to that grinding mortar. And what to speak of the sakhas? They could not open the knot, but even Krishna himself, he also tried to open up the knot, but he could not. He could not even free himself from the love knot that was tied by Mother Jashoda. Just imagine that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who unties the knots of material world from us, all the misgivings of material world upon us. We are bound by the shackles of three modes of material nature. We are bound by the six anarthas, nam, kam, krodh, lobh, moha, mada, matsarya, name, fame, profit, adoration, distinction. We are just bound by all these shackles. But Krishna is able to free us very freely. He can free us. He can give us liberation from all of this. But he is not able to free himself from the loving knot that was tied up by Mother Jashoda. So Srila Sanatan Goswami is commenting on this. He's saying that look at the irony over here, that the Supreme Lord, who actually frees the living entities from material bondage, is not able to free himself, but while remaining in that bound up condition, he is liberating the sons of Kuvera. Isn't it some kind of a contradiction right there, that if someone is bound, how can he go and free others? He is bound, but he is freeing others. So Krishna is bound over here, but still he is liberating and delivering the sons of Kuvera. So this is the contradicting quality of Krishna, of him being Mukunda, that he cannot free himself, he cannot deliver himself, because he is bound by the love of Mother Jashoda. He is bound by her selfless love. So Krishna, the power of love of the devotee can bind Krishna so tightly that even if Krishna wants, he will not be able to free himself from that knot. Krishna will not be able to undo that knot. He will not be able to untie himself. So we can pray to Mother Jashoda. We can pray to our spiritual masters that may we be blessed to be able to follow and imbibe this mood, that let us try to bind Krishna in this month of Kartik especially. He is so kind. that let us try to bind him in our hearts with pure love, so that even Krishna won't be able to escape. He won't be able to untie and run away. He will be forever with us. Jai Ho Shri Damodar Bhagavan ki Jai.
So in this month, we will share Sweet Pastime of the Lord before we start chanting our japa. So today's spiritual bite is, O great Brahmana, those who kindle this Kartik Deepa in the temple of Lord Vishnu will prosper with wealth, progeny, good reputation, and fame. Just as friction manifests the fire inherent in any wood, so this Deepadan undoubtedly manifests pure love for Krishna. Jai Shri Deepavali ki Jai. Wish everyone a very happy Deepavali, and let us work on praying to Sri Ramachandra to please enter into our hearts.
So this, we will be concluding our session today with a very sweet pastime, which we hear so that we can enhance our japa. We meditate on this pastime before chanting our japa or after chanting our japa, so that we can increase and develop our taste while we chant our japa. So today we will tell the pastime of this wonderful little cowherd boy named Toke. Toke was a very, very funny boy. He was very, very small, very young. He was the youngest of all the cowherd friends of Krishna. And Toke would always look for opportunity that, he would have some very funny things to say to Krishna, or, he would like to get some attention from Krishna. Because he was so small, he would not be allowed to go into the forest. Krishna, he would go to the forest to graze the cows. And when Krishna would come back in the evening, Toke would be waiting. Oh, I was not able to go and associate with Krishna. So, when Krishna comes back from the forest, that time I will go. He would go around the whole village of Braj and try to look for some interesting news that he can share with Krishna when Krishna comes back from the forest. So when Krishna would come back from the forest one day, Toke today had found a very, very important information that would catch the attention of Krishna. Let us see what that message was.
Krishna just returned from the day long grazing of the cows. Mother Yashoda, Mother Rohini, they gave a bath to Krishna and Balaram after they came back, and other cowherd boys also freshened up. And then they all sat down to eat. As we can see, Krishna and Balaram are taking bath so fervently after coming from a long day's work of grazing the cows. It was not work, it was fun of grazing the cows. And then Mother Yashoda then dressed baby Krishna. And that's when little Toke, when they all sat down to eat, little Toke came where Krishna was sitting with milk dripping down Toke's chin. And he came to Krishna and spoke in his ear, you know what? Pavitra is going to give birth. And Krishna's eyes became big on hearing. He immediately stopped eating and he said, how do you know? This news actually amazed Krishna because Toke was the youngest of all friends. And how did he know something that none of the others knew? And seeing Krishna's amazement, Toke felt that he's also important and boasted, my mother told me. And in fact, he had another point to prove further. This is why Pavitra was not sent for grazing today. Krishna, did you see Pavitra today? The cow when you took all the cows for grazing? And Krishna said, yes, I was thinking, where is Pavitra? What happened? Now it made all sense to Krishna. He had been wondering all day why Pavitra wasn't there. He missed seeing Pavitra. He wasn't feeling complete. And then Krishna suddenly turned in anxiety to a servant and asked, when will Pavitra give birth? And this question was so sudden to all the people, all the boys, cowherd boys who were nicely eating, that it shook that servant. And he replied without thinking. He said, she just delivered the calf, which is as white as milk.
So then Krishna took Toke by the hand and said, let's go, Toke, let's go to the Goshala. And the servant actually realized his mistake because Krishna had not finished eating. But right now it was already too late because Krishna caught hold of Toke and they both started running towards the Goshala. And then when Krishna came into the Goshala, Krishna stood near the door, near the entrance of the Goshala, and he saw that this little calf that Pavitra gave birth to, it was as white as milk. And the calf wasn't even able to stand up on its own as it was just born a few minutes ago.
So the children, they watched as they saw Mother Pavitra, the cow, licking the body of the calf as soon as Krishna came closer. And Pavitra mooed loudly, oh, and turned her face towards Krishna since she began to smell Krishna. She knew very well not to lick Krishna and Balaram with her tongue. She had guessed that the boys had just taken bath, and several times she couldn't help herself. She was taking her tongue out to lick, but she would just move the tongue away in the nick of time. And since Krishna entered, this Pavitra cow, she would love Krishna so much that she forgot her own baby. And but Krishna pushed her head towards her baby and said, you lick your baby, lick your baby.
So Pavitra then began licking her calf, and she was also, moving her face, helplessly towards Krishna also, and she was smelling Krishna's hair. And then now the calf tried to stand up, and Krishna saw the struggle that the calf was going through to stand up. So then Krishna helped the baby calf stand up and began to encourage her to lovingly stand up. The calf somehow managed to stand and smell Krishna. And suddenly, her legs would again wobble and she would again fall down. But Krishna, he helped the calf stand once again and held her face and kissed the calf. Finally, managing to stand on her own, the little baby calf sniffed Krishna again and again. And she had forgotten her mother Pavitra. The calf forgot her mother and she was only looking at Krishna. And perhaps this was the only thing that the calf learned from her mother Pavitra, was to look at Krishna, to lick Krishna, and to smell Krishna. How fortunate is that calf that got to learn to stand up by the loving kiss of Krishna. When Krishna helps someone, how could anyone stagger and fall? So this is how Krishna made Pavitra's baby calf stand up by his loving kiss and his love. And Pavitra's baby and Mother Pavitra, both of them lovingly spent their time with Krishna. And you can see here how Pavitra is at the lotus feet of Krishna and the baby calf is just standing next to Krishna, and how Krishna is so lovingly looking at the calf and Pavitra. So this is all the way that we can meditate on this beautiful pastime of Toke, Mother Pavitra and her calf, and baby Krishna. Jai Shri Shri Krishna Kanhaiya Lal Ki Jai. Haribo.
Thank you very much. So now let's have some kirtan.
Hare Krishna.
ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य तस्मै श्री नमः नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारि निर्विशेष शून्यवाद पाश्चात्य श्रुता जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare
Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai,
Jai.
Srila Gurudev ki Jai.
Jai. Hare Krishna. Okay, just a minute. Try to. Okay.
Hare Krishna. So we can open the lines for any questions or comments. Is there any quiz today?
Prabhuji, I sent to the
Okay.
WhatsApp.
Just a second. Just a second. So sorry, Prabhu. Got it. Okay.
So first question of the quiz. How did Krishna come as to kill Putana?
Second, what is the meaning of Adhokshaja?
Third, who is Utkacha?
Fourth, what was Krishna awarded? What did Krishna award to Kuvera's sons?
Why Lord Krishna is known as Mukunda?
And sixth, name the youngest Gopa among the cowherd boys in Vraja. Thank you so much, Hari Prasad Prabhu, for the wonderful quiz questions. Thank you so much. And we also are very thankful to you, Prabhu, for posting the answers for the quiz questions today in the groups. And we request everyone to please participate in the quiz and reply either on the Facebook video, or you can reply it in the YouTube video, or you can send us your answer to any of the admins directly, so we can announce your name that you've participated in the quiz. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
So let's open the lines for any questions or comments.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj.
Jai.
I said yesterday, so beautiful pictures and everything. Every time I see Krishna, I remember the verse Kunti Devi said, Namo Pankajanaabhaya, Namo Pankajamani, Namo Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajangriye. I remember that verse. He looks so beautiful. And nice story, nice pastimes. And all the contradictions and the stories are so beautiful. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Prabhu, how was the kirtan today? Did you find any difference?
I'm sorry to tell you, but it's not.
It's the same?
It's not good enough. Yeah, it's
Okay.
the same.
Okay,
Sorry,
we'll have
sorry,
to keep
Mataji.
trying something.
I don't know, when you're talking, it's so perfect. Both of you,
Yeah.
each one talking, no, perfect. But
Yeah.
when, the bhajan going on, the kirtan going on,
Yeah.
it breaks up. I don't know why.
Right. That's one of the natures of Zoom, Prabhu, that Zoom actually does not allow the singing to happen. That
Oh,
yeah, so we've been trying many things, but we'll keep trying. Let's see.
yeah, that's okay, Mataji. No problem.
Thank
We can
you.
understand. We can follow. We will follow along with you, but no problem.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else would like to ask or share your comments?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Mataji, then with Pranam.
Hare
I'll
Krishna,
go to Sri
Prabhu.
Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you so much, Mataji, for a wonderful session. But don't worry, Mataji. But Prabhuji is for giving the bhajans. We are able to hear nicely, no problem. So at least we need to hear the Hare Krishna bhajan, right? So Prabhuji is
Yeah.
for giving the hope for us. So no problem in that. No problem in that. Very beautiful
Good, good.
tone, meter, Prabhu. Whenever I used to hear from you, I like this. This is my favorite one from you. You both, from you both. It is not. I try to sing the way you sing today, right? I cannot reach that much high. Krishna, like that you are saying it. I cannot. I cannot. So thank you so much. And today also I heard one new information. Utkacha, he's son of
Mm.
Hiranyaksha Mataji Prabhuji.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I couldn't understand that part. So he came as Sakadashura, or how to understand that, Mataji Prabhuji?
So Utkacha was the son of Hiranyaksha, and he had disturbed Lomasha Rishi. He had, I think, the leaves and the branches in Lomash Rishi's ashram. He went and disturbed that. So Lomash Rishi, he cursed him to become bodiless. And
because
then,
of his body,
yeah,
he would display his body, and because of the power in his body, he would actually, with his body, he would go and just, crash against any kind of tree, and the tree would fall down, So like this, he made so much chaos. So therefore, Lomasha Rishi said that you become bodiless.
and Lomash Rishi actually, he had so many hairs on his body. He was a he was very hairy Rishi, and so yeah, so because of that, then he begged forgiveness. So Lomash Rishi said that okay, I cannot take back the curse, but you will be liberated by Krishna himself when he kicks you by his lotus feet.
Okay, okay, well, thank
So
you.
he became
It's a new
Shakadasura as
okay.
the
It's a new
Karti.
information for us today. We hear that, and it's okay. It's nice. It's slowly spoken to Krishna. Right? That is very nice, wonderful. And then he was able to lift. I mean, able to stand for the calf, right? Pavitra's calf, right? That is also very, very wonderful. So we are getting the hope, Mataji Prabhuji. Like we are getting the, what is that? Lifting of our Krishna conscious through his representative, right? So he is sending the Guru. He is not coming directly. At least he is sending the Guru to lift all of us, the fallen soul like us. So thank you. Very wonderful information. Thank you so much, Prabhuji Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank
That was
you,
Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. So wonderful class, Prabhuji and Mataji. Actually, Kirtan was very, very good, mesmerizing, awesome. As Hari Prasad Prabhu said, even though like while you're singing, Prabhu, we try to sing, mimic you, but we are unable to do that. So it's very, very wonderful. And what are the pastimes, 4 pastimes you shared, Prabhu and Mataji, is very good. Actually, Adokshaja, Kala, Muktaya, and Mukunda. So very nicely explained, presented. All the slideshow was really very, very good. And pastimes of Dukhi is also very good. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'm audible, right, Prabhu?
Prabhu, you're audible to us. I think Prabhuji Mataji is.
Mataji, we can't hear you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji and Mataji, unable
We
to
cannot
hear
hear
you.
you, Mataji.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Anjali, can you speak? I wonder why we can't hear Anjali speaking.
Hello.
Ha, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Dandvat
Right.
Pranam.
Radhe,
All
Hare
glories to Srila Prabhupada, Guru and
Krishna.
Gauranga. First of all, wishing everyone a very, very happy Diwali. For us, it was yesterday, and it's today also. Some parts of people are celebrating, and
Yeah.
both of you looking so gorgeous. And really, I'm so sorry for the thing. There was some, I could not make it yesterday.
That's okay. Don't say
And
sorry.
yeah, no. But I heard the recordings and the images, the Krishna, oh my God, he's so, so cute. He's looking. I don't know from where you get these pictures, Bhaviji, from where you all source it out. Your pastimes are so wonderful, and each quality, if you get it, uh, I think so. You have to hear it again and again, the qualities. And today's also all the eight qualities. I think they are just, obviously that's why he's so divine and he's Purushottam.
Yes.
And the behind you also that Krishna, small Krishna, I think so he's listening to everything and he's so cute. I was just admiring that.
Yeah.
The way he's sitting on the couch, is like, I think so real Krishna. It was reminding me of Radharaman. He's such a tiny Radharaman, so that ways he was just, oh my God, he's so cute. So beautiful. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai- Oh my. What's he holding in his hand?
Parrot.
Oh, parrot. Okay.
He's holding a parrot.
Radhaji's parrot has come to him.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Your collection is marvelous. It's beautiful. I think that just Krishna is in your house only. It's so nice. And I don't have any words to say for your classes. They are so, so much of learning in them, so much of learning in them. And each quality tells us, we have to just get it into our lives. But we desire so many things and he doesn't want anything. And I don't know when our desires will get over. Uh, so much of learning. I was just thinking that only after hearing your yesterday's class. Uh, so, and uh, actually, I just wanted to say one more thing, for the Japa tips also, when you were saying the way you had done for the classes for the Japas every time.
Uh-huh.
So one tip also, if you can include, because I think so, over a thing, it just gets lost.
Yeah.
So,
We'll
uh,
definitely do that from tomorrow.
yeah, because I was just thinking when I'm doing my japa, it was the way we used to do it more concentrate with more concentration. It's not happening now. To be
Okay.
very honest, it's not happening. I'm just doing my japa, my 16 rounds, but mind is wandering everywhere, and
Mm.
it's very, very difficult to control this mind. So it's just going haywire. I don't know. So if you just include those tips, that will be great. It will be very, very nice. So just
Definitely.
looking for
Definitely. For sure.
yeah, yeah. So just looking
Okay.
forward. And for Karthik also, one thing I wanted to ask you for the Abhishek Panchang. I think so in India it starts from 12th of November, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 12th to 15th.
From the Ekadashi to the last day.
Yeah, Ekadashi is on 12th
Okay.
November. So, but it comes then 4 days, 12, 13, 14,
Yes, this
15.
time it is 4 days this time.
Okay, I was just wondering why not 5 days? How come it's become 4 days this time?
Because the Dwadashi and Trayadashi have overlap. So that's
Okay,
why it
okay,
is 4 days this time.
okay, sure, sure, sure. Okay, okay. So
Okay.
then, and the
Yeah,
last day you can include those things also again,
yes,
for
yes.
us to
We
brush
will
those skills.
we will do it 2 days before
Okay,
the Bhishma
sure,
Panchaka. We will talk about how to follow the Bhishma Panchaka Vrata. We'll
sure,
definitely talk
sure.
about that.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hare
Thank
Krishna, Jai
Hare
Shri
Krishna.
Radhe.
you. Jai
Jai
Shri
Shri
Ram.
Ram.
Radhe.
Any other questions or comments?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna, Sulochana.
Happy Diwali Mataji, Happy Diwali Prabhu.
Happy
Happy
Diwali,
Diwali
happy
to you and your
Diwali.
family.
A beautiful altar, beautiful decoration. Even yesterday we witnessed the Aarti. Thank you so much for doing the Aarti. And today also we saw the Aarti. So thank you so much, Sulochana. Thank you.
I felt very happy Mataji. While you are singing, I want to offer my Lord Mataji. You are
And we
looking
also
so
saw
beautiful
the
Mataji.
payasam that you have there.
Yes, Mataji.
They are eating.
Ayo. You are
Nice.
looking so
Thank you.
beautiful Mataji. Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi la uన్నారు. Hare Krishna.
Thank
Thank
you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Anyone else? If not, then we will take your leave today, and then we'll this time join next Monday, Sunday or Monday. We will send notification. We have the program.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah, so Friday.
No.
Okay.